Germany's Chancellor Merz says we will negotiate on steel with the US and focus on quotas that we can export without having to pay too high tariffs. And Hamac says data will drive any thinking about monetary policy votes. So we're now 5 minutes away from the bottom of the hour, where we get the Canadian manufacturing PMI with a per hour of 45.6. German Chancellor Merz says the tariff deal must go into effect on August 7th. Anything else is unacceptable.
All right.
And
Good
now
morning,
from a White
guys.
House official, they say Switzerland refused to make
Morning,
any meaningful
Randolph.
concessions by dropping
Morning,
trade
Lawrence.
barriers with the US.
Ooh,
And we did hear from the Swiss
had an
president
overnight
earlier. He said it
play
would be
down
difficult to make
60%. Oh,
concessions with
man.
the US. The White House official here says the US
Expected
can't
it would
tolerate
creep up.
one-sided
I
trade
was thinking the
relationships.
same thing, man. But I'm surprised we're right down to 23K. Good morning, Marson. Mishungus. Daily bias bullish. Yeah, I think we do get a bounce off 23K. We'll see what happens though. Will definitely be interesting. All right, 2 minutes till open. Yeah, this is going to be kind of gnarly. Lawrence dipped and recover. We'll see. I kind of don't want to make a bet before it opens, because it could drop like 70 points at open. But I do think there's a higher chance of buying the dip here. Where we've reached oversold on the 4-hour. The daily is still technically bullish RSI. Oversold
1
on
minute
1
now until
hour.
we get the market on open imbalance and the Canadian manufacturing PMI.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Okay, 1 minute left. We got some buyers coming in early. Could maybe try to ride the wave up.
Order filled.
Risk 200. Hopefully it just doesn't dump out the gate. Okay, risk 100. We're about to open. Hopefully it rockets here.
10
Get
seconds.
some. Just because buyers stepped in early, I just jumped in. See if we get a nice opening jump. We didn't.
46 spot 1, 46
Okay.
spot 1. Market on open imbalance. S&P 500, sell side 381 million. NASDAQ 100, sell side 40 million. Dow 30, sell side 29 million. Mag 7, sell side 41 million.
Go risk 200 again. See if we can ride the wave. It's very volatile up here, so. Very, very volatile. Trying to ride the wave. I don't think
Out
we
the
do
gate
it.
here, US stocks extending full with the NASDAQ down 1.34%.
Yeah,
S&P
I'll exit.
500 down 1.01%.
Trying to
Treasury
ride the
2-year yield
wave.
falling
Dangerous
20
wave.
basis points on the day now to 3.76%.
Okay, there it goes. Buyers stepped in early. They were wrong. Okay. Good morning, brother. Hoping not to lose that win yesterday. True. First week trading CME futures, pretty wild ride. Oh, if it's your first week, yeah, this is pretty not very normal what's been happening, so.
We have posted out the Canadian S&P Manufacturing PMI July 2025 report on the
30,
feed for those
okay.
interested.
$36 held. News in 15 minutes, yeah. I mean, man, this was quite a dump. Over 800 points over the past 24 hours. Pretty crazy. Okay, well, big pullback, started rallying again. Come on, bro. Good morning, Victoria. Got the email, Apex is 80% off. For our brother that was going through it. Yeah, I didn't check my email this morning. I guess they're 80% off back. Lynette, good morning. Yeah, take profit trader right now. I think on the link tree, whatever prop firm is offering like the absolute best value, I'll be posting those. I'll be posting it on the link tree as the top link. So currently, Take Profit Traders like doing the absolute best sale. I literally missed it, and they put in their email, they said, any accounts purchased before July 31st are not eligible for a refund or whatever. And I was like, gosh dang it. Because on the previous time they did a sale, I messaged them. I was like, hey, give me a refund. You guys are doing the sale. I did it without the sale. And they're like, here you go. We sent you a refund. But it didn't. They put it in their email this time. The TPT code is just Pasha in all caps. But it is actually like a crazy offer. The offer they're giving is actually crazy. They're doing 0 activation fees. It's 40% off, but the like 40% off doesn't even matter because guess what? If you get to funded, they refund the cost of the eval. So you theoretically can get completely free funded accounts. And also a reminder, Take Profit Trader does not charge monthly fees for the funded accounts.
Bloomberg TV now.
They're completely free. So once you're funded,
We do still have a
the only
Bloomberg
thing you have to
TV,
do is
live
just
stream
trade
link
at least
on the feed,
one
just a little
time
bit
per
further
week.
down, if
At
you're
least one
interested in
day per
watching
week
that.
you have
Again,
to
that's
trade,
US Labour
or else they
Secretary
deactivate you.
Shaviz Durema speaking there now.
All right. I think I'll have to kind of play the 15-minute range today. We'll see if the first direction this morning is the opposite direction. We're messing around with 23K right now. Man, where is Rusty when you need him? He was shorting QQQ like crazy. He's probably massively in profit right now. Yeah, 850 point drop now. Pretty insane.
So
Okay,
in 10 minutes
23K
time now
is
at
getting a nice
9:45
bounce.
a.m. Eastern Time, we get the US S&P Manufacturing PMI July final read. Forecast 49.7 on the prior 49.5, with a range of 52.7 to 49.5.
Okay, if this bounces anywhere in here on the S&P, it'd technically be a higher low.
So looking at some of the earnings movers out of the opening gate here,
And that would
Amazon
be the
shares down around
4-hour 200
6.6%,
EMA.
Apple shares up around 1.9% following their earnings reports last night.
Technically, you could potentially call this a higher low on the NASDAQ, but not really. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's actually pretty insane how much selling we had just in the past 24 hours. Kind of gives you a little bit of that FOMO, doesn't it? But don't let the FOMO get to you. Because there's always going to be another trade. If you can get 100 points per day, it's kind of a lot, but even 50 points per day, hey, that's really good. Even 20 points per day, if you get with decent sizing, boom, you're golden. Wow. Crazy, crazy sell-off. Just continues to sell off. So I have this kind of bounce zone back from July 16th. So it's right about there. 850 held pretty strong back here. 800, 850 is holding pretty strong. That's a nice bounce. That's over 50 points. All right. Currently our opening range. Oh, we had a breakdown signal. Currently our opening range is 120 points. Kind of gnarly. So TP1 to the upside would be 2150 or 23,150. TP1 would be right at this wick. All right. Yeah, 4 hours that oversold. Let's see the last time it's been oversold. Last time it was oversold, it bounced on the 100 EMA. This time it was oversold. That was after the big rally. And Bactero's oversold, okay. So we haven't seen oversold conditions for a while. We haven't seen them for quite a while.
In 5 minutes time now, at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time, we get the US S&P Manufacturing PMI July final. Forecast 49.7 on the prior 49.5, range of 52.7
By the way, remember
to
guys,
49.5.
I was saying gold is going to be a crazy good long. Guess what? I got stopped out of my gold long. That's unfortunate. I got stopped out like right here. It dropped a little bit and then it just came right back up and I didn't re-enter. And then look at this. It's a pretty big move. On only one contract, that's over $500. It's unfortunate I got stopped out because I had a very tight stop loss on it. So it's like one little tiny wick stopped me out and then it jumped right back up. So if gold breaks 34.50, so if it breaks this, then it's probably gonna start its ride up to 4K. All right, the range is widening. This is a huge range. We have 4 minutes till it ends. This is a huge range. Well, actually, never mind. Not huge yet. Never mind. 67 points of range. It's on the bigger side. It might widen a little bit too. I just hope we don't get like a 200-point range because that would make the orb strategy a little bit more difficult to play if it does break to the downside. Because I think there are a lot of pretty strong supports down here. But we'll see what happens. Does gold always trade opposite of indices? No. Sometimes it trades with them.
S&P 500 extending losses here, down nearly 1.5% now.
Next target, 200 MA on the 4-hour. Yeah, I would think that would be the next bounce zone. That's at the bottom of this wick here from July 16th, as well as a bottom here from the 14th, as well as, a couple bottoms around here. So it's right around that level. I would think this would be a strong bounce zone, 850. Like, we haven't hit that at all on this run up other than like right over here. Let's see, and then the daily, basically for the downside target over the coming weeks, months, would be the 200 EMA on the daily. So like we already dropped like crazy, so we're already coming down. But that's kind of what tests. That's what tests in like a bullish market. So when it's a bull market, it just tests it and continues up. In a bear market, it tests, breaks below, retests, breaks lower, retests, breaks lower, retests, breaks lower. So that daily 200 EMA will be very important
S&P manufacturing PMI.
in the next several months. But we're just dumping. We've been dumping. Looks like the 9 EMA on the 15-second chart has just been rejecting. By the way, guys, if my trades don't work out today, I'm gonna end early and I'm gonna go golfing. Just warning y'all. Just letting y'all know. So you don't get offended.
Full, NASDAQ down 2%. Data in 10 seconds.
All right, we might get some volatility / bounce here with this data.
49.8, 49.8, higher than forecast 49.7.
Let's play that bounce.
Order filled.
No, get me out.
Order filled.
Get me out. It's gonna keep going. That bounce didn't even get like 5 points.
So Chris Williamson, who's the chief
Crazy.
economist at S&P, says July saw the first deterioration of manufacturing operating conditions since last December, as tariff worries continued to dominate the business
22,800.
environment.
Yeah, I was trying to do a really quick scalp on that data. Okay. Almost to the 200 EMA, 850. Oh shoot, I just realized we're already past the opening range. Alright, well, we got a short.
Order filled.
We
It
have
might
posted
bounce
out the
here.
S&P Manufacturing PMI July 2025 final report on the feed for those interested.
My goodness. We're playing for TP1 on the 15-minute range. I completely forgot to even take this trade. I mean, maybe I re-enter at the bottom of the range if it does bounce here.
Order filled.
That's a bear flag for me. I'm just exiting that. My goodness. It just completely stopped its momentum there. See the moving averages starting to slow down a little bit. So it could get a gnarly bounce here. It could continue dumping, but it could get a pretty gnarly bounce. But TP1 target is 22,829. So yeah. A bit crazy. But I think we enter at 937. Yeah, we'll enter at 937. So right up here. That'd be a little bounce into the 9 EMA, maybe
Apple shares briefly
936.
turned negative after erasing their opening gain.
Oh wait, not 936, 926. Mm. $926.
The SIBO VIX index rising above 20 for the first time since June.
Let's see here. 582. I'm not looking at the SPY and Qs, so I don't know, Pavan. I don't know anything, but it seems like you should have been short. Oh yeah, but it's dumping. Like it's kind of scary to go short when you this is 1,000-point drop now from yesterday. Within 24 hours, we got a 1,000-point drop. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you could enter
UFC
short here,
Iran says it's embarrassing if the Fed catches up
but
to
you're
Trump's
kind of
view with
gambling
big
because
lag.
like we're at like a pretty strong support level previously. So like if I enter short around here, it could bounce like 100, 150 points, 200 points. You have no idea when sellers step in or buyers step in, and it can be very violent. We're halfway to TP1 to the downside. That's 829. That's crazy. 2% down today already. Let's see how the portfolio's doing. Our portfolio is only down 0.13%. Look at that. We got alpha.
So in 10 minutes time now, at the top of the hour, we see the release of the US ISM manufacturing PMI for July. Forecast 49.5 on the prior 49, with a range of 52 to 48.2 expected. The ISM prices paid forecast 70 on the prior 69.7, employment forecast 46.8 on the prior 45, and new orders forecast 48.7 on the prior 46.4. We also get the University of Michigan sentiment final read for July, forecast 62 on the prior 61.8, range of 64 to 60.5. The 1-year inflation forecast 4.4% on the prior 4.4%. 5-year inflation forecast 3.6 on the prior 3.6%. Conditions final forecast 67.1 on the prior 66.8. Expectations final forecast 58.9 on the prior 58.6. US CEA Chair Moran says the unemployment rate is stable and not rising.
Okay, 860. Holding a little bit. Let's see if we get bullish divergence on the 15-second. We haven't gotten bullish divergence since pretty much just open on that fake bounce. So far been bearish the entire time on the moving averages. So let's see if this 4-hour 200 EMA gives us some bullish divergence. The range is 177 points, so it's pretty crazy. Okay. Right here, I think it's okay. Risk for reward to go long, maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Is it going to continue going down? Maybe continues down. Waiting for some bullish divergence. Looks like it wants to go. Looks like a little bit of a fake out there, possibly. Well, that would have been a nice scalp to the downside, my goodness, on that pop. That's already 50 points right there. Crazy.
Money
What was the
markets ran
bottom
above
of the
ECB
orb?
rate cut
Bottom
bets,
was
pricing in a 90%
918.
chance of a 25 basis point cut now by March 2026.
918 was bottom of the orb. TP1 is 829. With all of that excitement, don't forget that today, quality stocks such as Visa are 9% cheaper than the all-time high. Yeah. There's a lot of buying opportunities upcoming in the next couple months. Okay, 58. So selling pressure slowed down just slightly. Gold started coming down as well. All right. Okay. Let's see if we get a higher high here.
In 5 minutes time now, at the top of the hour, we see the release of the US ISM manufacturing PMI for July. Forecast 49.5 on the prior 49, range of 52 to 48.2 expected. Prices paid, forecast 70 on the prior 69.7. Employment, forecast 46.8 on the prior 45. And new orders, forecast 48.7 on the prior 46.4. We also get the University of Michigan sentiment July final read, forecast 62 on the prior 61.8, range of 64 to 60.5. The 1 year inflation expectations, forecast 4.4% on the prior 4.4%, and 5 year inflation expectations, forecast 3.6% on the prior 3.6%. The conditions, forecast 67.1 on the prior 66.8, and expectations, forecast 48.9 on the prior 48.6.
Yeah, the
We
orb
also get US
range is
construction
pretty
spending month
nuts
over month
today.
for June, forecast a flat read of 0%
Okay,
on the prior minus
that is
0.3%.
bullish divergence. I'm entered. I'm going to do a risk of 20 points. So 73, that would be right around this bottom here. So I'm playing like the 15-second chart right now. But we got bullish divergence finally on the 15-second chart. Looking for a break of 910. If it breaks 910, I think we're looking good on the long. Could obviously fail here, we'll see. Could be a little double top on the 15-second. The 1 minute looking a little better, but it's honestly got to break like 950. Hoping we get a nice super trend up. So this bounce was on the 4-hour 200 EMA. You're trading in Discord, join us. Let's go. What's up, guys? Can you guys hear me? Oh, wait. Oh, never mind, I have like keybinds. Alright, we're in the Discord voice channel. We got William, Lucky7 in here. Dumping a bit. So it's got to hold this. Good morning. You're all clear, but only have one more chance. You're all clear? Nice. Thank God. That's good to hear, Speedsoft.
So WTI crude sliding as much as 1.3% alongside other risk assets and equities.
Our stop is pretty tight, so we need buyers to step in. Need buyers to step in and break 90. Doesn't look like they want to.
Stop filled.
Okay, got stopped out. Alright. Let's wait for bullish divergence again. Let's go. The VIX is up 16%.
Ten seconds.
Man, Gurov up 63K. That's so crazy.
48.48, lower than forecast, 49.5. Prices paid,
Broke
64
lower.
spot 8, 64 spot 8, lower than forecast, 70. Employment, 43 spot 4, 43 spot 4, cheers, lower than forecast, 46 spot 8. University of Michigan sentiment, 61 spot 7, 61 spot 7, lower than forecast, 62. 1 year inflation at 4.5%, 4.5%, higher than forecast, 4.4%, with 5 year inflation at 3.4%, 3.4%, lower than forecast, 3.6%. Expectations at 57.7, 57.7, lower than forecast, 58.9. Conditions at 68.68, which is higher than forecast, 67.1. And new orders at 47.1, 47.1,
Whoa.
lower than forecast, 48.7.
Crazy,
To
crazy
the
dump.
markets, dollar seeing some further weakness come through off the back of that. S&P 500 saw a move to the downside as well.
All right.
So again, Dixie extending losses to around 1.35% now, with the S&P down 1.85% now.
Order cancelled.
Look at gold. Yeah, gold's gone.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going. It's just going. Panic selling and everything. Here's a bounce off 800.
We have posted the US ISM Manufacturing July 2025 report on the feed for those interested.
Order filled. Order filled.
If it breaks this 800 level, our next level is, yeah, I think it's going to be a straight shot to 700 if it breaks 800.
Order filled.
Getting to oversold conditions, or in oversold conditions. If a bounce comes in, it's going to be pretty violent. If this is like a generational crash coming in, we could target 22K, but I don't know if that happens. That'd be insane. That looks like a potential 800 bounce.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Okay, so 900. I got pretty big risk on this. Okay. That's a big bounce. Bullish divergence again. See if 800 is the level. $867.75. All right.
Stop filled.
Here we go. Bullish divergence on the 15-second. I got wrecked today, by the way. 1.6. NQ dropped 2.3.
Germany's 2-year yield extends fall, last down 7 basis points to around 1.88%. That's set for its biggest daily fall since early April.
Okay, still a lower high, lower low.
Hello.
Okay.
Order filled.
This could get interesting on this bounce. So right now we have to break 22,900.
Order filled.
The bullish divergence looking a little bit different. Maybe not.
Order filled.
Just wants to keep going lower, huh?
Order filled.
Yeah.
Order filled. Order filled.
Legit have no idea what to do. I know, dude. It's scary because it's crazy volatile right now. Got bullish divergence on the 15-second, but man, we still waiting on it on the 1 minute. This is looking a little better for the longs. Guys, I'm making my max loss today 2K. So if I go 2K on the prop firm account, I'm ending it. And the camera just broke again. All right, that bounced on the 9 EMA on the 1 minute. I think this is good.
Order filled.
Alright, my camera broke, but we're gonna go no camera for just a little bit because this is pretty nuts. I'm in only 3 micros. We're gonna get bullish divergence here soon. Testing the bottom of the opening range.
Order filled. Order filled.
Gonna try to run this to 23K.
Order filled.
Yeah, I'm going long right now.
Order filled.
$200 EMA on the 15-second, rejected a couple times. Trying to break through it.
Order filled.
US Treasury yield, 2 years, down now on pace for its largest one-day fall in 2 years. Decline was around 22 basis points.
Okay, 1 minute. Bullish divergence. Everything else hasn't crossed over. Still needs a lot more to go up to get bullish divergence on the other time frames.
Enbridge CEO says global oil demand is really, really strong.
Okay, I gotta be careful here because if we continue bearish, the 5 minute 21 EMA could reject. So this could just be a bounce before a dump.
Order filled.
Okay, about 22,980. Potential resistance.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
I'm going long right now, Big Philly. Sorry, my camera's a little messed up right now. It's not turning on. But this is a lot of volatility, so I want to make sure I'm paying attention to it.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, I'm
Order
gonna exit
filled.
that. Alright, let me reset my camera real quick. Alrighty. So, currently up about $300 on the cash account. Down 1K on the prop firm accounts. Yeah, that was a bad exit, I guess. So, whenever you see this right here, if this position thing is green, that means long. If it's red, it means short. Oh wait, never mind, I'm not up 300. Oh, we'll try to make it 300 though.
Order filled.
Okay, right when our target hits, we should be at $300 profit on the cash account. I'm happy about that. And I want to see what the 23K test looks like. And I probably won't take any positions on the cash account anymore. It'd probably mostly be prop firm account positions. See if we get a V shape up to like 23,050. I think that's actually very possible.
Order filled. Order filled.
How's everybody doing today? We're in the green. I know William's like deep green today. Deep green. He's doing very well today. Congrats to him. He took some really nice shorts. Up 400. Nice. All right. Once that fills, that's $300 on our cash account profit. That works for me. There we go. Guys, $300 profit on the cash account. I like it. All right. I'm not going to make any more trades on the cash account. So far, I got 200 points to the upside from the bottom. 23K testing. Probably going to see a little bit of rejection.
So, reports at the Fed have started talks on a more relaxed version of the Basel III endgame.
Man, could you imagine if we actually get an opening range breakout flip today and go up to TP1 at 23,184? It's actually possible because we got to super oversold conditions. We tested some pretty important levels, bounced off of them. It'd definitely not be
So looking into this then,
extreme
the
to
Federal
get
Reserve
that
has
move.
kicked off the process of putting together a new risk-based capital rule that would be less burdensome on the biggest US banks than the Biden-era plan, according to people familiar with the matter. So Fed Vice Chair for Supervision, Bowman, recently appointed by Trump, is taking the lead in crafting a new
Nice job,
measure that
Zaratrina.
would aim to simplify how banks calculate their capital
Jacob, hope
requirements.
to get green in your long
Regulators are
now.
largely
All right,
throwing
good
out
luck.
the original 1,087-page version
Wild
proposed 2
giraffe,
years ago.
not green or
And
red.
will aim to
Hey,
unveil
that's
a new
better than
plan
being
as soon as
red.
the first quarter of next year.
Better
Said the
than being
people
red.
familiar with the matter who asked not to be identified because the discussions are private.
All right, 23Ks testing. It's gonna be a resistance level, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna play this up into this box. I think that's where I play it to. It's not gonna be completely crazy because of how oversold we've gotten. I'm sure we will see some pullbacks though, so gotta mentally prepare. Gotta mentally prepare for the pullbacks. Okay, let's just see. So we could get pullback about 50 points if we retest the 9 EMA on the 5-minute. Yeah, that would be the 21 EMA on the 1-minute. So got to be prepared for at least a 50-point pullback and for it to still continue bullish. So far, it's just holding a super trend to the upside. So far, really big super trend. If anybody caught this long at the 800s, man, good job. I was scared. Scared money don't make money. And I was scared to take that on full size. Especially, well, I entered in here, got stopped out on half size. But yeah, that would have been 150 points so far. Nvidia and MNQ are copying each other. Yeah, I think everything's probably running pretty similar. Okay, gold's dumping a little bit. Silver. What did silver do, by the way? Yeah. Silver, big bounce. Treasury's coming up. Alright, while this is running, I'm going to do... I'm actually going to set my stop just in case we get crazy dump. I think 920 is probably a valid one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. All right. Gonna do my $10 a day challenge video. Okay, there's the low pullback. Came down from 0.25. Still holding the 9 EMA. All right, one sec. Gonna record this $10 to 10K short video.
Fed's Bostic says the jobs data was significant. The revisions were the biggest
Mango,
story.
good morning.
So Fed's
What's the
Bostic
prediction
speaking on
today? Long or
CNBC
short
now.
from here? I'm going long from here. We could see a pullback.
Fed's Bostic says the job market is
Could see a
slowing from
pullback here.
strong
We
levels.
could see a continuation to the lower side. But I think I want to play the long here to go up to like 23,050, somewhere around there.
Bostic says we still need to determine what trend of hiring will be.
There's going to be some resistance at 23,050.
Bostic says the risk to inflation is much
But,
greater than the risks
yeah.
to employment. Again, in a CNBC
Here's the
interview.
pullback. So pullback, I think I buy up more at around 60. If it goes there. I think I can buy up a couple more here.
So Bostic again
One.
saying into
Order
this
filled.
week the bigger risk was on the inflation front.
Okay, I'm gonna edit this real quick.
So again, Bostic says the risk on jobs front may be coming into better balance with the inflation risks. And Bostic says there is still a lot of strength underlying the labour market. Bostic says I don't think the jobs data would have changed this week's FOMC decision.
Yo, what's up, Gaurav? I saw
Bostic
those
says in
shorts,
many
man.
ways,
Good
the job
job.
market still looks good. And Bostic says I'm still not hearing from businesses that they're on the verge of letting go a lot of people. Bostic says, issue appears to be slowing the jobs market. It's unclear how much more weakness there is ahead. Bostic says, for today, I still expect one cut this year. Bostic says, I'm open to changing the Fed view if the data supports it. Bostic says, need to see how things evolve over the coming months. Bostic says, I'm not ready to increase my projection for 2025 rate cuts. And says tariffs are not ruling out like textbook examples.
Order filled.
All right. Now we are half position size
Bostic says
into
inflation
the
is still
long.
further from target than employment is.
I think I'm aiming for 23,150, maybe like 125
And Bostic
in
says if
ideal
tariffs are
scenario,
successful, the
but
Fed can't just look through them.
23,050 maybe. Makes sense we get a pullback here on this. We've been in a bullish trend here on the 1 minute. The 2 minute turned bullish as well. 3 minute just turned bullish. 5 minutes still bearish, so no bullish divergence on the 5 minute. We want to make sure that this isn't just a lower high here, and that we bull flag out. Yeah, we're gonna test 23,050. That's probably gonna be some resistance. If we break above 23,100, then we're looking really good for a V shape. We just got to see what happens here. My stop is set at 22,920, so we really can't have a pullback all the way back here. Technically, if it were to come back here, even if it were to come back to like 900 and hold, that would still potentially be bullish for the day. But it's hard to say what happens here. We're about to start getting bearish divergence on the 1 minute though. Let's see where our 15 minute is. Okay. So 5 minutes so far, the 9 EMA is holding. Got a risk of about $500. And we're targeting way up here. So it's like
Fed
a
Bostic says it might take 12 months
1
for
to 2
businesses
risk
to
to
adjust
reward.
pricing.
A little bit of buyer stepped in. There's this line here that needs to break. Potential bull flag breakout. We'll see.
Fed's Bostic says we are in a very difficult environment right now. Fed's Bostic says there are risks on both sides of Fed's mandates.
So just to review, We broke
Fed
23K,
Bostic
right?
says today's numbers raise savings
Rejected,
on
I guess,
risks
off
to employment.
23,020. So it was this little bounce here in the beginning of our 15 minutes of market open. So we had this little bounce here, rejection, all that. So we kind of rejected about that level. And then we kind of held
Fed Bostic says active
this little
debate on
chop
how
range here.
restrictive Fed policy is right now.
So we just want to see this nice low pullback,
Fed Bostic's
get bought
interview
up,
just ended.
and bring us back up here. And this is just based off the fact that we're super oversold on the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, we got oversold. So to see a rally, we already see a rally of 200 points from the bottom. To see a rally all the way through to the top of the range is possible. So the top of the range is 23,096. So right up here. I would want to play it to like 23,150. That would be 23,184 is TP1 on the orb flip to the upside. TP1 on the downside did get hit. So I'm kind of playing this as a potential orb flip just because we were oversold from yesterday. It'll be difficult though because we had some crazy selling and everything, but even in bear markets, you get some very nice bounces. I honestly wouldn't want to reshort until potentially like this area, 23,300. Tesla $10 swing. What the heck is this? Okay, I guess it's a new song. Man, Gurov got some crazy plays today. Crazy plays. Wait, where's that playing? Oh. Dude, what the heck? I had this music playing. Oh man, hope I don't get copywritten. I had that music playing literally on TikTok. I'm like, where's that coming from? All right. So it wasn't the music on here. Okay. So Tesla 300, I guess, held. 300 held. Yeah, I wonder if it comes back up to 320. Tesla's super overvalued, though, in my opinion. All right. A little bit of a sell-off, pullback. I had TikTok open, and it was playing, and I was like, "What the heck is that?" I thought it was my my music on it, like the copyright-free music. Okay, 920 is our stop loss, so that's down here. The thing is, it could pull back further. Starting to get bearish divergence on the 1 minute. It actually could pull back further. So our stop loss is right below this previous level that held. I knew that there would be a pullback here, but man, I did not expect a 100-point pullback. It's pretty gnarly. Honestly, guys, if this level doesn't hold, like, I may have to just end the stream, so I'm not like rage trading. I think I need to stay accountable on it.
Order filled.
So I need 920 to hold.
Order filled.
Can someone tell me what just happened? Why move up and pull back in minutes? Just because we got crazy volatility today, man. Like literally look at this pullback. This is a tiny pullback based on today's movement, but it's actually huge. It's 100 points, 100-point pullback after a 220-point rally, after a 300-point drop. It's days like this where it's very important to get a bunch of ticks.
Order filled.
Okay. 25 needs to hold. This level needs to hold. If it dumps here, I get stopped out. And I gotta end the stream. I gotta keep myself disciplined. This was the level I chose that needs to rebound. It's a previous rejection zone, previous support zone, rejection zone, support. So it needs to hold here on this pullback. If our thought process is valid, that after oversold conditions, we continue back up. Make it or break it moment, yeah. Yeah, if we make it through, we're gonna be in the green. If we don't, then we'll be in the red. We'll just have to end it. But I did book $200 of profit on the cash account, which I'm actually tempted to take along here on the cash
Brent
account.
crude futures fall more than $2 a barrel on OPEC Plus, Cat.
And I'll do the
data.
stop loss right
Economic data.
underneath this. Whoops, I accidentally did it on the mini. So just close that out. Okay. Well, I guess we're I don't know how much in profit. I was trying to take a micro there. I took a mini. But I think that was a $150 scalp on accident. I don't like taking bigger trades. Yeah, that was accidentally like a 150-point scalp. Or $150 scalp, I think. Guess happy little accident. All right, let's go along with just one micro. If we fill, we'll set our stop down here. $50. So basically what we risked, or what we just made from that mini, we'll risk. About 1 for 3.
Order filled.
Okay. Stopped out there. I'll do one more. So that was a little bit of a bad entry. But it's still, you know, it looks potentially bearish. This was a nice little jump, but it rejected off 1 minute moving averages.
Order filled.
Hopefully no news hits the fan. Yeah. Froze? I don't think I'm frozen.
Order filled.
Market's really wild past couple days. Oh yeah. It's pretty nuts. Okay, we might just get stopped out here. Alright, we're stopped out.
Stop filled.
Alright, guys. It's been a crazy day. I said I would end the stream, just go golfing if I get stopped out there. So on this, we've had crazy sell-off today. Let's see what we could have done. Maybe on the 10-minute chart, it rejected off the 21 EMA. So that would have been a really nice scalp to the bottom. And not even a scalp, that's a 100-point pullback right there. So you would have made a really nice trade on that pullback. On the long, you would have made really well after seeing this really strong rejection here. Or strong support here. Let's see here. Just to give you guys an idea of what could happen. I think that if this level holds here, then you'd be targeting to the long side 23,050, potentially 23,150, 150, 125, somewhere around there. You'd be hoping for a opening range breakout flip. On the downside, a little bit more difficult to gauge, but on the downside, if 800 breaks, you'd basically just target 100 points to the bottom, just around 710, 700. If we look back here, Like 700 wasn't really that big of a resistance level. So you would take maybe partials or even just take the easy 100-point drop at 700s. But yeah, after under 800, it's you know, potential 200 point drop below that. So if you look back here, that's where the strong supports were. So I think if 800 breaks, you know, that's basically what you would play. Let's see here. Currently a nice big pullback though. Don't you think your long trade was more of a longer time frame, warranting a wider stop? Yeah. But you know, I kind of set that level there. 900 looks to be holding. I mean, could potentially play along at the 900. Yeah, 900 is bouncing a little bit. I don't know. Oh, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Just go full size here. Okay, let's do just one more trade.
Order filled.
We'll set our stop right below 900, and we'll hold this. We'll do one more trade. I did say my max loss today would be 2K, or 1.6. Let's just see if 900 holds. But I do really want to play golf. My wife said I can play golf today, so I'm like, ooh, I need to make a profit target or something. Either my loss for the day or profit target, and I can go golf. So that's why I'm kind of excited to end a little bit early, but let's see here. Does anyone use TradingView? Anyone can recommend the account type? Plus premium expert. I think I have premium. I really like it. I got premium with real-time data. Want to share something with me? Up 6K today. Nice stuff, Jordan. How do I DM you? Do you want to shoot me a DM on Discord or on X? Schleiss quit for today review. Yeah, I think I will. I'm gonna let this trade play out. We're getting bullish divergence on the 15. Lawrence? Okay, I got you, brother. Hope you have a good weekend. So don't want to be a bad influence, but go for it. You're a dang good trader. I don't know if I'm a dang good trader, but yeah, Gurov is making some crazy plays. Get a little clawback and go hit the greens. Oh, I just missed a couple messages. This should eventually retest 200, the daily 200. Oh yeah, 100%. That's weird that YouTube like deleted your message. That's weird. But yeah, it should retest the 200, but it's not gonna happen like in one day. And also a sell-off doesn't just happen like red all the way to the down. Like that doesn't really work that way. Let's see. Andrew, new to the channel. Welcome, brother. Jake, he's playing video games now. Is he really? He's playing Sketchheads and playing lo-fi music. Nice. Yeah, he took some... Dude, Gurov takes some crazy plays. Crazy plays. Stock Jordan, what's your name on Discord? Oh wait, I see you. What's up, brother? Okay, I sent you a DM on Discord. Take that profit. Take the $50. How many prop accounts did you guys blow as new traders? I've blown probably like 10. But today we're green on the cash account. That's really what I'm happy about. I like, even though, you know, it's like when you're doing the prop firms and you got like the funded and everything, obviously it's like way more money. But when I'm on the cash account and I'm up 300 bucks, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I did get stopped out on the cash account, but wow, we're up 225 bucks today on the cash account. But still, I'm happy. I'm happy to be green on the cash account. It's always nice because that's like money that nobody needs to transfer you. You don't have to like get approval for payout, whatever. That's your money. So I definitely like a green day on those. Let's see here. Man, Amazon dumped 7%. Tesla looks like it wants to go higher. Microsoft fell a bit. Honestly, it could go lower here, guys. Wow, Coinbase down 14%. It could go lower here. Well, let's just see if 900 holds. My whole thought process was, you know, we rallied 200 points. That warrants a 100 point pullback. Well, my thought process is we rally up to like 23,050, 23,100, and potentially break out of that level to the upside. And I would want to see ultimately, maybe into tomorrow, getting back up to like 23,300, maybe higher, and that would give us good short entries. But you know, after crazy sell-offs like this, like we literally sold off 1,000 points. You know what I mean? 1,050 points. You don't just keep selling off that unless it's like World War happens and all this crazy stuff. Take those scalps. It's not enough yet, brother. I'm risking 277 for this, which I can actually raise this. I'll raise to 907. I'm risking 177 now. Gurav, yo, what's up? You made some crazy plays, bro. Crazy plays. Could go lower. Could go lower. Or do I just exit and just go play golf? Looks like it wants to go lower. Missed more than 130 points. You captured more than 130. Dude, you captured a lot. That was nuts. Lynette says golf. All right.
Order filled.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go golf. I really truly appreciate you guys. I wanna keep the stream running. I think Gurav might be able to guide you guys through some trades through the Discord if you guys want to. Is your current position 25 micro long? Yeah, it was. But I think I'm gonna cut it here and go golfing. So far on the evals, we're up 2.5K. So if we look here, we're in profit 2.5K. Gave away 1.6 today. Don't do it, VIX pop. Yeah, I just exited. Two to three people are watching. Yeah, you got some crazy trades, man. The thing is, guys, Gurov, his name is, if you're not into the Discord or you haven't been paying attention. So Gurov on the Discord, his name is William, and he's posting up all of his trades on there. This dude is taking trades with, let's see, what was your crazy insane trade? He took a trade with 30 minis. Up 23K. And those 30 minis went up to 63K in profit. Can you imagine that? William/Gurov is up insane right now. He's up insane. Let's see, what's your total net profit? Total net profit of $205,000. That is crazy. Do you copy across more evals? Yeah, I'm copy trading 5. You want to take William's mentorship? Yeah, dude, do it. This guy is crazy. All right. So, those of you guys that don't have prop firm accounts or need a prop firm account, just so you guys know, that thing that just popped up, that's like an auto post to have with Nightbot, but that thing just popped up, that link. Take Profit Traders doing the absolute best. Like, I haven't seen this kind of deal ever, but they're doing the absolute best deal. They're doing 40% off, which, you know, it's not crazy. But when you compare all of the costs that a prop account will cost you, Take Profit is insane right now. I literally missed the sale by 1 day, and they're not going to refund me. But it's 40% off. You don't have to pay an activation fee once you're funded, which, by the way, other prop firms, you either have to pay like a one-time fee that's kind of high, like $150, or you have to pay a monthly fee. So just so you know, a lot of prop firms, they have monthly fees for their funded accounts. Take Profit, they're waiving that fee. They have a one-time fee. I think it's $130. They're waiving it on this promotion. So you get like a little credit. Once you're funded, you get a little credit that you use to activate your account. And they're refunding the eval costs. So if you buy a 150K account, it would be like $216. Once you're funded, they refund you that $216. So the funded account will be completely free, and you don't have to pay monthly or anything. Like, this is the craziest deal that they've ever done. So, like, hypothetically, how I did it, I took 5 eval accounts. It costed me about $1,060 or $1,100, 550K accounts. With this eval, if I get those funded, I would get that $1,000 back. No monthly fees, no nothing. And I have 5 fundeds, 750K of buying power for 0 monthly cost, 0 cost to me. So check it out if you want to. Let's see. Yeah, in the Discord, you guys can join the voice channel. You guys can kind of like hang out there. Like, it's called the like little family room. It's a voice channel. Here, I'll show you on the Discord. So right here, this is the Discord. Here, down here, family room. You can join it. And yeah, he's able to like live stream his screen. So check out the Discord if you want to. But as for me, I think I'm gonna go golf. So far, the 900 level held. This would have been a good long. Currently flirting with bullish divergence on the 1 minute. So good luck, guys. I appreciate y'all joining. I think I'm gonna run the outro, sorry. It would have been an intro if it was 2 hours ago. But today's a super, super short stream. I truly appreciate you guys. Seriously. Today was nuts. Today was absolutely nuts. Yesterday was nuts. 1,050 points of a drop. Can you guys imagine that? That's the biggest drop we've had in a long, long time. 1,000 points. Oversold conditions. And I'm right on the prop firm accounts. Green on the cash, red on the prop. So, if some of you guys are red with me today, I'm sorry. Feel for you. Maybe take a break, go golfing just like I am. But if you're green, like Gurov/William, congratulations, because man, you had some drive to actually take the short today. Because that was nuts. That was nuts. We blasted through so much support levels. So if you're green, hey, great job. Great job. I really appreciate you guys. Just a reminder, on Monday, I have Bible study in the mornings. So I'll be joining just a couple hours after market open. But hopefully I'll see you guys there. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. God bless you guys. If you're not a believer, you're not born again, you know, the most important thing in life, you're made for eternity. And this life, it's temporary. If you haven't figured out what the heck you're doing in this life, make sure you figure that out, because the Bible has literally all the answers you're seeking. So, love you guys. God bless you guys. I'm going to try to get some good drives on the golf course. And I hope to see you guys in the Discord and on the Monday session. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.
Every time I try to bring this